Hey, Dream Team, Pastor Danny here. I am so excited to share with you this big announcement that we've been talking about and letting you know about over the last couple weeks. Last week, we had a team meeting on a Sunday morning, and I know many of you weren't able to make it to that, so just wanted to shoot a quick video and share a little bit with you about this exciting announcement. Many of you know we've been in a kind of a journey in our relationship with Center Place. At first, we were under the impression that we would be able to be downstairs in the great room most of the time. When I talked to them originally, they said maybe 8 or 10 times a year, we'll move you upstairs. And man, it's turned out to be way more than that. As you know, we've been upstairs about 80% of the time. And so, as I was up there week after week, I just was realizing it wasn't the worship experience that we were wanting for new people as they were coming to check out worship and listen to the preaching and connect with people. Is just small and cramped, low ceilings. We're having to really change our worship style to fit the room. And honestly, we're just growing out of it. There's more people that are wanting to come. There's not great seating and can't see very well. And so we started to look for other options and started a conversation with Center Place to see if they would be willing to let us be downstairs full time. They were just unwilling to do that in any way. And they've been great to us, but ultimately it's time for us to find a place that better suits our needs as a congregation. I'm so excited to announce to you, our Dream Team members, that we'll be moving to University High School coming up here in September. It's a big move for us, but it's exciting in so many ways. There's going to be way more room for our church to be able to grow and become the church that God has called us to be. There's way more space for our kids' classrooms. I know right now our kids' rooms are cramped into a small little space and they're dividing it with pipe and drape. This is going to be as many classrooms as we need as our church grows and becomes the church that God's called us to be. And it also puts us in connection with one of the areas of calling that I personally feel as a pastor we're called to as a church, and that is serving our schools. You already know about our partnerships with McDonald Elementary, and God's doing some really cool things in other schools. This will put us right in the mix of that in our local high school that many, many people know about and are aware of. This is a huge win for us, and so I'm very excited to be relocating there. It's an expanded location. It's a great opportunity, and it is going to come with some challenges that you'll hear more about on the coming Sundays. So want you to make sure and stay engaged and show up for church so you can hear about some of the things that we have before us to pull off this great move. But overall, it's a big win. There's going to be a little more pipe and drape that we need to set up. There's going to be some chairs and some staging that we're going to need to do. So there are some obstacles for us to overcome, but it's nothing that we can't handle together as a team. God is with us and he's moving inside of this decision. And I am convinced that God is setting us up to be able to grow leaps and bounds in the fall. So I'm so excited about it. I know that you may have many questions, what's it going to be like? Isn't that pretty far south in the valley? It's actually only about a 5-minute difference if you get off on the Pines exit and you drive to Center Place, or if you drive down to U-High. I timed it with my car. It only took me 5 minutes difference between those two choices. So not a big deal on time. And it is going to take some more work, but you know what? We're ready to build this team and take it to a new level, inviting more people onto the team. There are going to be some funds required for us to raise, and so I'm excited to do that. We'll talk about that more in the coming weeks, but just wanted you to know this is great news. We're excited for all that God's going to do, and we're going to talk a lot more about it on Sunday, so we can't wait to see you this Sunday together at the rally if you can make it. If not, we'll see you at 10 a.m. at Center Place as normal. God bless you. We'll talk to you on Sunday.